Alright, guys, so I wanted to get back to making review like videos, fun of it. What a better time to do so than an all inspiring Diablo 4 beta. I want to take a second to start by saying the following is going to be from my opinion only. Keep in mind, I'm not a pro player of any of the Diablos or Path of Exile, anything like that, but instead just someone who occasionally has fun with Diablo games since I was a kid. I remember grabbing that Diablo disc from a garage sale, being like, "What is this?" Anyways, Diablo 4 is a game that honestly, I've been on the fence about. Um, didn't know if I should pay a new grand prize fee of $70 for a game like Diablo 4. No really certainty it won't suck. When I heard of the beta, I thought, man, I can dip my toes in, kind of help out, report some bugs, help testing, and just see what they got going on. Um, yeah, that's right. Reporting bugs. Not so much for most of the gamers these days. Pretty sure a lot of people just feel entitled to playing a game for free, and that's what they think about it is. Ain't wrong. Anyways, there I was playing Diablo 4. Started with a buddy playing normal since he didn't want to deep go deep into hardcore. I decided to try out the rogue, and it was fucking boring. Not gonna lie, I just felt super underwhelming. I was really expecting some really fluid, cool stuff of changing between melee and range combat, which is what I heard was what you could do, and it really wasn't like that. So, kind of moved away from that after my friend got off. I started up a barbarian hardcore character. Um, yeah, why not swing around in circles, have some fun, right? Apparently the barbarian was not what I would expected because it again was just it felt boring, um, which is crazy. So, had the barbarian die, got one shotted by a boss that I had been fighting for like 3 minutes or whatever. Just punch it away, kind of messing around, and then all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere, one hit shot kill, and I'm dead. Anyways, moving on. I was like, you know what? Let's do a sorcerer. People say sorcerers are good. So, of course, in tradition, named my sorcerer the Harriest Potter, because, traditions. Yeah. And I kind of was just dying laughing because I'd walk into a room, click on a single mob, and everything just dies in the room because of chain lightning. In fact, Arius Potter was so unbelievably overpowered that it got kind of just like a speedrun game. Let's see how fast I can run through here, click on something, and watch everything die around me. And it just got more powerful. You got Hydras, you've got all kinds of stuff, ball lightning, and let's not forget the all amazing teleport skill. Um, so, Sort kind of just lived up to its thing, being super overpowered. Never did I feel like I was in danger, like I was an actual glass cannon. I just felt like I was really powerful and could kill everything at a touch of a button. Um, kind of going on later on. Just had a ton of fun with that sorcerer that second day. Um, and at that point, I just really wanted to take a look at everything, what was going on in the world. So, um, to be really honest, the game looked and sounded amazing, but nothing felt new. It all just felt like they gave some things new names and splashed it into this world that felt like it had zero connections to Diablo 3 or in the old Diablos. And just felt like a dark and dreary medieval world with really miserable people that were either psychotic or haunted by some kind of cult. Weird, huh? Yeah. So that was my experience pretty much. Taking a second though now, I've speed my experience out, think on things. What does Diablo 4 actually have to offer? And at the end of the day, it just felt like it was that new tone with that dark and dreary world. At the end of the day, it didn't really feel like anything new from Diablo 3. It kind of felt like that same old, which some might say is kind of a cool keeping things going. Why do we need to reinvent the wheel if it's rolling fine? But at the same time, if I'm paying $70, I kind of want some kind of improvement, some kind of moving forward for a game. I already paid for Diablo 3. I'm not going to pay for it again. Even though I did. Dang, they really got me with that, when I bought it on the Switch because I wanted to play it walking around. uh, let's not even talk about some of the weird bugs I ran into, like just magically couldn't walk across the bridge. Uh, there was just a magic wall in the way. That's odd. Let's take a look at the forums. Oh wait, people reported this in the closed beta and they didn't fix this. That's kind of a red flag. Why would they just leave that there and not care? Yeah. So getting through this, noticed some weird storyline stuff. Why would Lilith just be chilling in this church with like 6 people? Like, if Lilith is who Lilith is, then you'd think she'd be a little more capable than just attacking this little ass church. But hey, we're gonna keep playing. Uh, really looking at all the things. Let's just slay some demons, right? So kind of moving around, one of the things we really noticed really quickly was stutters, man. There were so many stutters, so much lag. And I would like to say maybe it was on my side, but most of the time when I was playing with my buddy, he said he was having the same issue. So it's got to be a server side thing. Maybe it was server load, maybe it was who knows what. But if they don't fix that, that is terrifying as hell, because when you're playing a hardcore character, a second of lag could mean you losing days, months, years, or however long you've been playing that hardcore character for, because there was a second of lag. But hey, nonetheless, we had Diablo 4 and it's coming. So what do I say? What would be worth getting? Should you get Diablo 4? I don't know. I really think at the end of the day, you should take a look at how it does during launch and take a look at what's going on with Blizzard and how they're reacting to things, and just make a choice for yourself. Is this something I want to drop into and, play through this adventure with some good old villain classes from other familiar past Diablo games in kind of a new world that has some cool new things going on? Granted, many of those cool things are things like world bosses that are already started to get broken by people, and instead of taking a bunch of people, it's just one person. But whatever, $70. Let's go, buddies. Let me know what you think in the comments. How did you like the beta? Do you plan on getting Diablo 4? And if you liked what I had to say or want to hear more for future, just go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It would help me out tremendously, and you'll get notifications of when I do stuff. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Alpha Nation out.